from Oldham, it's the Horn and Hoof Records podcast video chat show with your host, Danny Barrett. Hello everybody and welcome to the Horn and Hoof Records video podcast chat show. Hello and Hoof. We've had no emails, so let's get straight to the guest. This week's guest is Ben from Nosebleed. Everybody, welcome Ben. Hello and Hoof Love.
Hello.
How are you doing?
Hello, I'm good. How are you?
Good. Not bad, mate. Not bad. All good. Welcome to the shed.
Thanks.
Not a problem. Nosebleed. Ben from Nosebleed. All right. Are you prepared? Are you ready for this?
I think so.
Yeah.
Long time listener, first time.
Good man. I like it. Line 5. You're on the air. Right, Ben. So how long have Nosebleed been going for now?
8 years.
8 years?
Yeah, 8 years.
Really?
Yeah, I mean 3 years didn't count, did they? 2 years, 2.5 years.
Oh yeah, you had a bit of a hiatus.
Yeah, just something happened.
Yeah.
Bit of a sitting in house sort of job.
Yeah.
Sit and cough for a bit.
Yeah, Corona. I forgot about that. But I was talking about the bit of the time where you didn't have a drummer. But yeah, no, you're right.
It was only one gig we didn't have a drummer.
Was it?
Yeah. Dickie came along, saved the day. We did
Bish bash bosh, Dickie.
Do you know what we did with that gig where I didn't have a drummer?
Well,
I sat up all night. The last drummer left.
Yeah.
And I sat up till 2 a.m. writing drum beats out onto my computer. Then just put it on my phone, got a DI box, went and did the gig.
And away you go.
Yeah. Never say die. Never say die.
So you did an electronic one, and then Dickie came in straight away.
Yeah, straight after. Yeah.
So, because I had it in my head there were a bit of time. Well, you were off for about a year or so.
A year?
Yeah. No.
Just been at it.
8 years solid.
8 years. No, not 2 years. But
Well, yeah. Well, we'll not count them.
It's not so.
There you go. Knocked off. So 6 years.
6 years, yeah.
Fucking well done, lads. Well done. Because I remember. No, see, I always get this wrong. The gig with the gold curtains in Bradford.
Gig with the gold curtains?
Come on, you know the gig with the gold curtains in Bradford. I thought that was the first Nosebleed gig, but it wasn't.
Gold curtains?
Yeah, we played a gig in Bradford, right? Crash Mats played, Acid Drop played, and Segregates played.
Were you playing that gig?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were, weren't you?
Yeah, I was ill as fuck at that gig.
That Elliot organised that, didn't he?
Yeah.
But that was Acid Drop, that wasn't
Yeah,
that
no,
was
so
before those started.
Acid Drop headlined.
Yeah.
Segregates were on second, and Crash Mats opened it.
Yeah. I think that's when I first met Elliot, but he tells me I met him before, so
right.
I don't remember that.
So I was there for the formation. I was there for the meeting.
Yeah.
Them the gold curtains.
Gold curtains. It was a massive pub with no one in it.
Exactly, a massive working men's pub in Bradford, like just off the motorway. Big gold curtains at the back of the stage. So, because I've always thought those gold curtains is why you wear suits. I thought you met in a classy establishment, so you thought we'll carry on the classy look, and
we didn't wear suits straight away.
Did you not?
We wore t-shirt and jeans, like
the classic standard,
and then we thought we'll wear shirts. To get smart, and then we thought, why not?
I remember the shirt stage.
Yeah.
I thought that was straight away sort of thing. Right?
That was like 3 gigs in.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh,
it might have been winter at the time. And we thought, it's a bit cold.
It's a bit cold with these shirts on.
Full suits.
So why? Why the suits? Whose idea was it? What was it? Was it I think a conscious choice between you all, or was it one person who said, "No, I want to look a fancy Dan"?
I don't think we ever said that we didn't sound anything like the Hives.
Right.
I think it's all. Yeah, it was ridiculous. We thought the Hives look smart. Let's look smart.
Let's look smart.
Actually, no. It's actually inspired by 1950s rock and roll.
Of course. Well, I was going to say, have you ever tried a big quiff and brothel creepers as well?
Elliot, where? Well,
fucking course, Elliot wears.
He's actually about half a foot smaller.
Elliot couldn't be with us tonight, ladies and gentlemen, because he's hanging around in a cemetery somewhere. So.
Have you seen our promo first?
Yes, I have.
That was his photo.
Was that Elliot's idea?
Yeah. He said, there's some listed graves down in Lawrence. We should go down there.
Let's go there. He knows where all the listed graves are, Elliot. He's
two different photo shoots from 2 different photographers in the same place. Value for money, that.
Fucking loves it, that man, doesn't he? He is goth as fuck. So, right, how many suits have you had now? Because the first one were the blue ones, wasn't it?
No, the first one was like sort of tweedy red ones. We change suits when we release something, so
right, because the first release was that
It's All Right.
Yeah, that was the EP, yeah?
that was
The white
first
one.
EP. Yeah, no, it was like a.
Is it Creamy Crumb?
Yeah.
Ah, right, sorry, yeah. Sorry.
Magnolia.
Magnolia. With the Nosebleed on the front, of course. Right, so the next one, the next EP after that,
Something in my head.
that's where you're all on the back with.
That's where into Blue? No.
Yeah, no, you've all got blue jackets
When
on
did
the
we
back
do
of
white? I think we did white as well for a bit.
that. Right.
So it went red, white, blue.
Yeah.
Because
You love America!
And then, yeah, we did look a bit like snooker players in the Velvet. that would have worked for us.
That time y'all looked a bit like snooker players. They don't look like snooker players all the fucking time when they're playing anyway, no matter what they're wearing. It was just that one time.
Cool. We're just gonna get better fare like on our race coats now and all.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, yeah. It is a tragedy that you guys don't do a cover of Snooker Loopy by Chaz and Dave.
Snooper Lukey.
Snooper Lukey, yeah, definitely.
We were listening to Chaz and Dave on the way home from a gig.
Yeah?
It does get a bit wearing at 4 a.m.
Fucking hell, I bet it does. I tell you what, a good playlist. I did one recently. The Crash Mats will back me up on this when they come on, eventually. My playlist consists of TV themes and movie themes. So when I'm driving, we listen to TV and movie themes.
That's your inspiration though, isn't it?
Pretty much.
I can tell.
Yeah.
I can tell.
Yeah.
From the 90s?
From any time.
80s?
I go back to the 60s,
When's
mate.
Cheers? Cheers is the 80s.
Cheers is the 80s and the 90s.
Yeah.
I got Danger Man on there from the 60s.
Danger
Load
Man.
of Jerry Anderson, you know, Captain Scarlet, Stingray.
Oh yeah, they're the best.
All the
aren't
classics.
they? When they had big orchestras. too.
Exactly, yeah. Those are the best theme tunes
And
for
the
the
funk
60s and the
ones.
70s. Oh, yeah. Bum, 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 bum. Fucking it. And into the early 80s, you still get some classics.
Yeah.
You know, Magnum P.I., Wolf, Shaft, Knight Rider. Knight Rider's a beauty. Put that on. Blockbusters. I tell you what.
Do you know what?
Blockbusters is a fucking tune.
Have you ever searched YouTube for the full version of Blockbusters?
There's a full version.
It's
of
like
it.
a full prog song. Like it's about 10 minutes long.
Let me write that one down, ladies and gentlemen. Bloody hell,
Just when you
Blockbusters.
think you know all of the Blockbusters theme,
Full theme.
and it goes down to a little synthy bridge, like you know.
I was writing the outro music a couple of weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
And every time I played it, all of a sudden, I'd go into the Blockbusters theme tune for no reason.
Just do it.
It was hard stuff, it was hard to do. So, the EPs, we had It's Alright, and then, what was the other one?
Something in my head.
Something in My Head. What was that thing in your head?
Something.
Just something?
Yeah.
Yeah? And then, there were Scratching Circles on the Dance Floor.
The first official
The
album.
first official album.
Yeah.
So,
Actually, it was hit after hit after hit after hit after that, which had some songs on that we never released.
but was that a physical release?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we did a physical. And then we had
CD.
No Sleep Till Hengelo, which was
Oh, fucking me researching out the window here now. Fucking hell.
which was a gig in Hengelo that we played, and the promoter took us for like this meal, like a greasy spoon before we played.
Yeah.
And I think I ate something dodgy. So there's 2 tracks of me being sick on that. One track without bass where I'd gone to the toilet. Because I've thrown up all over the borrowed backline.
Yeah.
I was just like, I want to stay on stage, but these stage lights, the power cams above the stage, they weren't LED ones, they were like old school ones.
Right.
The stage was raised and about there.
So you
And
just
I was
getting
just hot
warm.
and felt ill. And I just turned around, like mid-song, went, and there was lots of sick. And Dickie was on this riser that was about up there, so he was right up in the ceiling, just pissing himself laughing at being sick. And I had to put the bass down, run off. The toilet was on the side of the stage, so I ran off, sort of collapsed, and I could hear them playing. And it was like, we don't know where Ben. I think I know where Ben's gone, but like, so we had to cut one song off it because it was just like the sound of like me being sick between. So buy the album, it's brilliant. But then what we kept a song where I walk back out and you can hear me picking up the bass like twang twang like that. And then Elliot goes, "Oh Ben," I was just covered in just in my suit. I hadn't even taken my jacket off yet, it was all over me. And when we finished the gig, I went upstairs and where all the band's gear was and just collapsed under a table. And this Dutch guy came up to me and went, "That was the most rock and roll thing I've ever seen." Like, I don't feel very rock and roll, mate, to be honest.
They're easily impressed, those Europeans, though,
And
aren't
we
they?
got up in the morning after that gig, and the guy who was put us up, a really lovely guy, and he put a massive spread on,
Yeah.
full breakfast spread. And Dickie claimed all my fucking beer tokens because I was being sick. He was too hungover to eat the meal. We just sat there, and I was like, I can't eat this, I feel really ill. And then Elliot was like worried because we were going to miss the ferry. So we were like, this tense, kind of sat around going, thanks for this.
Thanks for this. We're not eating and we're leaving. Thank you.
Don't want it. Pull the fucking tail over. Like. And we missed the ferry. It was the worst.
Just to put the capper at the end.
The gig was amazing. It was the worst sort of around the gig experience I've ever had. But they all looked after us really well. But I felt like shit and couldn't really appreciate it.
How do you go down in Europe then? Is it are you welcomed? Are they like, you know?
It's usually pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there was one gig we did in Belgium. I can't remember the name of the place. I felt it was name. He's the guy that remembers all the places. But we played this gig. We got caught up on the motorway on the M25. We played Liverpool, then we were gonna stay in a hotel on the south coast.
Yeah.
And someone died on Dartford crossing as we were crossing over. Like
Right.
a lorry drove into them, unfortunately. So we were like, but there's no going back once you're on Dartford.
No.
So we were waiting there for 8 hours, and then it got to like 7 or 8 in the morning. We're like, we're gonna have to go straight to Belgium. So we drove through the night, like through the morning.
Yeah.
Ended up in Belgium with no sleep for 48 hours or 20, 25, 26 hours at this point. Guy comes in and he's like, oh, I made you struggle. And you know, like, they're so accommodating in Europe, but sometimes you get offered something, you're like, want to sleep instead, is that alright? And he gave us a hotel key and sort of ate a bit of strudel and went to sleep. And then went into this gig, and we turned all our stuff on. Like, it was like 11 at night, maybe 12. These people seem to come out a bit later in Europe.
Right.
And turned all our gear on.
Hey mate, right.
And we started playing, and everyone just fucked off. And there was this room we were playing, and then there was a big
move up then, so he wants to get on. Come on, lad, come on.
And then hello,
go on, my friend.
So yeah, apparently we were too loud, but no one mentioned anything. So they all went into the other room and watched us through this tiny door. So we played this gig to a bunch of people through a door, which was. But other than that, it's gone down really well.
Really well,
yeah.
So would the being sick down yourself be the worst gig you've ever played?
I think I played brilliantly.
No.
The worst experience. Probably the worst experience for me personally.
Yeah. What's the best experience you've ever had playing?
Kendal this year, like we played at Kendal Calling, which is a bit of a indie and pop fest.
Yeah, it is.
But the earache had a stage. Hello, goodbye.
Yeah, mate.
Are we going back up?
Yeah, mate. No, it's all right. You'll wander off.
It's okay. I'll move down. Yeah. So we played after the Stereophonics on the. So there was the main stage. Stereophonics finished. It started pissing it down.
Yeah.
And I thought this is the end of the night. We played in the tent that was sort of near the main stage. Yeah. And when we were playing, people just started coming in, and then it was rammed. Absolutely rammed by the time we finished.
Did you get off stage?
Like, you know those gigs where you say anything and everyone just cheers?
Yeah.
I could have just gone and it was one of those. It was just like, it was so good.
Okay, mate. So did you get off stage and go into the crowd at Kendal? Yeah.
But it was quite quiet when we did that, and then by the end of it, we were just like hemmed in by.
I can't move and play anymore.
This was a mistake.
Has that ever happened where it's been too packed for you to go into the crowd and you've had to stay on stage?
No.
Because you sorry, for those who don't know, Nosebleed love to walk off stage and just leave Dickie there on stage playing the drums on his own for everybody to stare at, who can't see Ben and Elliot wandering about in the crowd. But yeah, so has it ever been the state point where you can't get off the stage?
No. I think we did MPF this year, and it was probably at the point where we shouldn't have done, because my leads and everything kept getting pulled, but probably start getting a wireless pack or something.
Nah, you turn into a twat if you get wireless guitars. Not that you know.
It might be.
Of course, I'm sure you wouldn't turn into a twat.
No.
But you would. Right. Something I've always fucking wondered. Scratching circles on the dance floor. What the fuck does that mean?
Well, when you're dancing, if you've got like hard heels on or something.
Well, like line dancing.
I mean, if you've got a twist, you know when you do the twist?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a half circle.
Do you go out?
So I guess you must have to turn around.
You're not wearing shoes to do it, like?
What do you mean?
Like tap shoes?
No, I mean, you
Just
know,
normal trainers.
not Jordans, like,
Well,
like you know, like hard. I don't know.
No, I don't either. This is I've always been confused
Like,
about
if you're sort of dancing, and
Yeah.
or if someone spins you round and you've got heels on,
Right, that I
you
understand.
carve a circle.
Yeah. That I get. Right, okay. Right, fine,
I thought
fair
about
enough.
it now.
Right, because I was going to say, I can get you some shoe covers if you want. You know, them blue things you have to put on.
Can you imagine you slipping around?
Yeah, you look good with the suits.
What would you
as
call
well.
the album then?
Protecting the dance floor.
From scratches.
Yeah, cost 30 grand. That's
Polishing the dance floor with the shoes.
Polishing the dance floor. Yeah, that's the next Crash Max album there. 69 times we polished the dance on the dance floor. Right, the new album is called Dance with the Devil.
Got a copy of it here.
You've got a copy of Dance with the
Hold
Devil.
to the camera, you know.
Oh yeah. Do it.
Which is the hard cam.
Do it to the hard. This is the hard cam here. This is the audience camera over there. Oh my god.
This is mine.
Dance with the Devil. So this is out on TNS Records. It's out now. You can purchase this from red vinyl. Is it all red? Is there a black version or is it?
No, it's all red.
No.
this time,
Is there are all the copies red?
Yeah.
There's no black version of it.
No, there was a black version which was our limited edition version of the Scratching Circles one, but because everyone does colour now, so we thought why not make the black one as limited edition. So I've got you a present in here as well.
Oh, we'll get to that later.
Just say, Ben can have my present and I'll give you the present.
Do you want a chubba chum?
I will.
Yeah, there we go. Hang on a minute. There's only one left, but it's alright. You can
You
have
only
it.
need one.
You brought on your own. You come on your own. You can have that. You've won that. Well done. Yeah, sounds lovely. So the new album, Dance with the Devil, lovely. Right, which brings me, ladies and gentlemen, to my top 10. Top 10 things to do with the devil in a song. Number 10. Run. You can run with the devil, as Van Halen said once. Or, like Reverend Horton Heat once said, the devil chases me. So you can run with him, not a problem. Number 9, shout at him, as Motley Crue once told you to do. Number 8, have sympathy for him.
Wow.
You can always have sympathy for the devil. Number 7, fall in love with the devil, like Avril Lavigne did. Number 6, kiss the devil. You kiss him after you've fallen in love with him, of course. Number 5, get a haircut. Beck went for a haircut with the devil, and it went very well. Number 4, blame him. The Devil Made Me Do It by Billy Joe Shooter. Number 3, you can wander around and not have a clue what to do, or aimlessly. That's Devil Without a Cause by Kid Rock. Number 2, you are
Niche.
Number 2, go down to Georgia and have a guitar battle with him, or if you listen to the Toy Dolls, go down to Southport. And then number 1, dance with the devil. So you could do the devil's dance like Metallica did, or you could go dancing with the devil like Demi Lovato, or like these boys, or Cozy Powell, or UB40, or Katy Perry, or Prince. You can dance with the devil. There we go. And that's my top 10 for this week. Things to do with the devil in a song.
There's me thinking it's an original title.
Yeah, okay. Right. I don't know, because he's not here to answer these questions for himself, but I'm going to bring him up with you anyway. I read some comments from Mr. Elliot on his advice to new bands starting out.
Do you want me to sit here and you can superimpose his face on it?
We've not got the green screen set up. Damn you! So Mr. Elliott's advice to starting out to new bands was, don't put a poster up with loads of dates, months apart, and call it a tour. Fair enough.
Have we just done that?
You've just done that yourselves, right? But fair enough. I do that all the time. Don't play longer than your stated set time. Correct. Don't do that. Don't be a dick. Stop doing that. Don't explain every song before you play it. This seems like a personal attack on me, Elliot, but never mind. I don't see why you're not allowed to do that.
Not my words, the words of Elliot.
The words of Elliot Verity from Nosebleed. Check him out on social media. Don't wear shorts on stage. What?
See, this is something that Lemmy once said, and he's just.
Oh, of course he fucking is. Fucking hell, Elliot.
He's got nothing original.
You cliched motherfucker. Don't play ska. Fuck off again, lad. Yeah.
I quite like ska.
Yeah.
He doesn't speak for all of us.
Does he not?
No.
These are his own comments.
No, my wife's in a ska band.
Exactly.
So,
I was going to say that.
We're married now, so.
When you come home from work, you shut the door, you read that email.
She's looking at the mail going, pick it up,
What's this? Explain yourself. We'll get to your advice in a moment for new bands. And then the last ones were have fun and be yourself. But whatever you do, don't wear shorts or play ska. Daddy, and don't explain your fucking songs.
You might as well just put don't be the crash mats.
Don't be the crash mats. I mean, that is great advice for new bands starting out. It really is. Seriously. Yeah, my advice is do what the fuck you like.
Yeah, and don't listen to Elliot Verity.
Yeah, don't be a cliche.
Or wear suits. It's too hot.
Think it through.
Yeah.
Think we're going to be on stage with some lights, and we're probably going to be putting a bit of effort in, like sweating and whatnot, you know.
Or if you do wear suits, you know, assign someone to do a kit wash. Because I left my suit with Elliot last time, just before this weekend. Got it out of the bag and I put it on. I smelled like a very mature blue Stilton. And
my golf bag's here. I'll let you smell it later on. I bet it smells like that. You sniffing golf bags so long.
The sound engineer got on stage and went, "Oh, it fucking stinks." I had to go and do that thing where you smell, and I'm like, "It's me.
It's me. It's me. Fucking me. It's me." So, Ben, what would your advice be to new bands starting out? You don't have to give us a big fucking long list like here.
Have a wash.
Wash your clothes. Wash your clothes. Yeah.
It doesn't have to be serious advice.
No.
Write good music.
Write good music. Yeah. Write music that people would enjoy.
Oh, just no, write music you enjoy. Be yourself.
Yeah, be yourself.
Be yourself.
Have fun.
Is that one of Elliot's? It might be Elliot's.
Be yourself. Have fun.
Yeah. Just don't play gigs if someone says that you have to sell tickets.
Yeah, never do that.
Because it's essentially pay to play, but everyone's doing it like.
Not if you come to Oldham, free entry.
Not that. No, not in our scene. But you know, like there's that sort of little like semi-big clubs that go. Right, yeah. You got to sell these tickets.
Oh,
which is pay to play, guys.
Fuck them. Right, let's go to some sections of the show. First section, ladies and gentlemen. Right, Ben, Mr. Ben, have you ever had umbongo?
Yeah.
You never had umbongo?
I left my house in fucking floor.
I have not had umbongo.
You've never had it?
You've never had umbongo?
You've never had umbongo?
No, I haven't. But no, I have had it. Of course, I have.
Yeah, when you were a kid.
I was looking for it today.
Yeah.
Did you have a little look?
I had a quick look round Home Bargains. Couldn't find any. I had a look round the sort of more risque areas of Oldham. Couldn't find any.
I was going to buy a couple. I was going to buy I didn't know if umbongo. It never came in big bottles, did it? It wasn't like a squash.
No.
It was always cartons.
Cartons, all small little cartons with a straw outside.
But it was a bit risky because I was reading umbongo's Wikipedia early. It said they had to shut down and discontinue it in around about the time where everyone started being racist quite a lot. Which, like Trump times.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then because someone said something. And then everyone went to the website and it drove loads of traffic to
They wanted to call
the
the original flavour Jungle Juice.
Yeah.
Can't do that.
No, you can't do that. It was always questionable. The advert was a bit questionable.
It was the 80s, wasn't it?
Well, it was the 90s as well.
Was it?
I remember it.
Oh,
I was only 4. How old are you?
I'm 40.
36.
Fuck off! Is there a...
Sorry for being 36.
Fuck off, you young people! Stop coming into my scene and having fun.
4 years is nothing anymore,
nah,
is it?
I suppose not.
It was when you were a kid.
Yeah.
4 years.
Yeah. I'd have looked.
You wouldn't hang around.
I'd have looked strange and weird to you if you a child. Is there ever a drink? Is there any drink you would like to have that you've never had?
Some things are just better that you don't know.
Right.
I like to. I've never had a fruit shoot,
Right. All right.
but I feel like I missed that out because you can't just sit in a pub with a
It
fruit
was a
shoot.
fruit shoot now and a bag of crisps. My dad's coming, he's just outside having a fag.
Me and Elliot found out that you could buy 99p ice creams for kids in Wetherspoons, so we did a table service for 2. Sat there with our little plastic spoons. Brilliant. Really tasty. But yeah, maybe fruit shoot. Maybe we want to know what the kids are like experiencing.
Yeah,
I feel like
it
it
is.
might be like.
Because I don't drink alcohol, but I've always fancied a screwdriver, just because it sounds funny.
Right, okay.
But I don't know what it is.
You've got to be careful with that term on a punk podcast.
Especially on a punk podcast, yeah. And especially sitting in Rochdale. Hey, Nosebleed, DIY punk rock community, one big community. We're all fun. We're all having fun, pals. We're all being ourselves. Groovy. So in the middle of the community, there's a big DIY shop with a garden centre. What aisle are Nosebleed on? Now, I've been telling people Nosebleed are on the garden furniture aisle because you look lovely, but you wouldn't want to sit on it all year.
Well, I imagine we're quite comfy. Apart from Dickie's a bit bony. Maybe.
Dickie could probably be the bit that you pull out that your legs go on.
Because I'm a long time listener, first time caller, I've been thinking about this.
Have you?
Yeah.
Right, go on then.
Spa, you know, the inflatable spas.
Oh, I like that. I like that.
Bubbly, comfy.
Bubble bath.
A bit too hot in the summer. Because we're wearing our suits.
You have to clean it or they'll get mucky.
Oh god, yeah. I got bought one. I got bought one for my birthday. I was joking about it. I was going to sit on Stanley Road, which is the main route between Leeds and Bradford. We've got a tiny garden. It's probably about as big as this shed. It is big enough to hold an inflatable hot tub, but that's it. And then people walk past the bus route and the dogs and the people walking the dogs. And they always said, "Can I get in?" It's like, so we're just there like, yeah, it's nice, but you know, something a bit weird about sitting on Stanley Road in a hot tub on the main bus route between Leeds and Bradford.
That's a sight to behold, ladies and gentlemen, a sight.
Lent it out, it got popped.
I'll take that. Oh, joking.
Fuming.
I mean, we had one this year and I had to throw it away because I left it out too long and it just started to fucking reek. Absolutely
Got to clean it.
fucking stink. Right.
Smells like pond life, doesn't it, if you don't clean it?
Yeah, and it goes all green and then fucking all kinds of bugs
Bubbly.
in there.
You know when it starts to froth up when you don't actually put any.
Yeah, you've
bubble
not
bath
done
in,
anything. Catherine would put in chlorine in for a bit, and I, coming out rubbing my fucking head, you put too much in it, shit, I can't see. Right, I've got a little song here for you to get ready for the next segment of our show. Hardest question ever. Just it gives you time to think about the response. So here we go. Hardest question ever, ladies and gentlemen. Fuck off. What is the best Nosebleed song?
I like the one that's about to come out when they release the album.
What, Lost and Found?
No, it's a new one.
Oh!
Then the album comes out in 2-3 weeks.
Yeah. What date?
It's a nice little 11th of November.
11th of November, folks.
Write it down.
Write it down. TNS website. Go and get it.
Pre-order now.
Go.
Now.
Run. Ring your gran and tell her.
Yeah, it's called All I Know. It's just a big, deep, surfy one.
Yeah.
It's not like...
Deep surfy.
Yeah.
I like it.
I like Everybody as well, the song.
I like everybody.
No, I like Everybody, the song. There's a song called Everybody.
Oh, right, sorry.
I like
right.
Everybody.
Okay, sorry.
I mean, there's some people I don't like,
Yeah,
but I like the song Everybody.
lots of people.
It's a good song. But that's the thrashy one.
Yeah.
Then we've got a deep surfy one
Deep
coming
surf.
out.
We can only pick one. So is it Everybody or the deep surfy one?
Deep surfy one.
Deep surfy one, well done. Right, that wins. This isn't a quiz show, it's a chat show.
I don't know. That's a good one.
I don't know.
Yeah, should have said I don't know.
I don't know.
It could have gone with a thing.
I don't know. Is it? I don't know. Right. Oh, where's my other bits? Right. So, in a previous life, you were in Acid Drop.
I was.
You were the lead singer.
I was.
And did you play guitar?
I did, yeah. Not
And
very
you-
well.
You had a very 90s football haircut.
Yeah, for one vid. Well,
Well, the video I saw.
when it was unleashed, it was fine.
Yeah.
But like, when we did a video, there was a Alice band came out.
The Hell and Damnation video is on YouTube, folks. Go and check that out. We might put a clip of it in here. No!
See, it was awful. Wasn't
It was awful. There we go.
Terrible.
Awful.
Alice band.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was
Give me my present, Ben.
Oh, you want your present?
Yeah.
So I went to go find Umbongo,
Right.
and I thought I was willing to spend £4 on Umbongo.
£4 up to £4.
Which would have given you a crate, I think. So I thought I'll buy an equivalent present
Right.
for the same price. So I've got you a home bargain super hauler.
Bargains truck. Look at that. Super 1.64 scale die-cast model. Oh my god.
For the shed, if you
Oh
want it.
yeah, exactly. We can go next to Ainsley Harriet. Sorry, Nosebleed. I did. Sorry, Clayface. I did actually eat the sausage roll you brought me, so we can't show that. Top brands, bottom prices. This 1.64 scale die-cast super hauler with detachable trailer and authentic livery. What the fuck is that?
That's the signs. You know, like the signs that you
Oh right.
like SD Signs Whitby.
SD Signs brought to you by SD Signs Whitby. This episode is brought to you by SD Signs Whitby. If you want signs, use SD Signs Whitby. Livery celebrates one of the most recognised trucks on the UK roads. Who the fuck is saying that?
Eddie Stobart in it, really. Let's
Eddie
be honest.
Stobart, yeah.
Not a home bar. You don't go past the home bargains and go, yeah.
One of the most
What's this one
celebrated trucks in the UK, that folks. Ring your grandma. Tell her we've just seen an on bargains truck.
Shooting party cannons at your car window.
Recommended for children 5 years and over. Well, thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you very much. That's
Don't take
coming
it out of the
up.
box, it'll depreciate in value.
Yeah, exactly. That's staying in the box, that. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. Right, I've dropped a load of shit
You
there,
can
didn't
play
I?
with it if you want.
No. I'm a collector. I keep things in the boxes. Also, you're a little bit of a recording artist now. Oh, well, mixer master engineer.
Yeah. Producer.
Producer.
Sound
Do you
engineer.
like that? Do you like that title, producer?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah. Because we've had Comeback Clit on, and they said they've been recording a bit with you. Who else have you had? Who else, Mighty Stars wise, have you had on?
Haste.
Haste.
Barstool Preachers.
Ooh. Ooh.
Plot 32.
Barstool Preachers.
Velvet Fist. Like two of my wife's bands. Knife Club.
Oh, the punk supergroup.
The punk supergroup.
Fucking hell.
Or the Sunk Pooper group.
Fucking hell. A heavy list indeed.
heavy.
Barstool Preachers.
And more,
Amazing.
probably. Casual Nausea.
Casual Nausea. The list goes on and 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 on. Amazing. Well, it's great. Have you got any gigs coming up? Have you got anything you'd like to promote apart from the Dancing with the Devils?
We're doing a tour with Jaina Stark in November.
Jaina Stark. Giz Butt from Prodigy, ladies and gentlemen.
Prodigy, ladies and gentlemen.
All the fucking stars.
That's in November.
Yeah.
I can't remember. Like third week in November. Third
Right.
week, like it's 4 days. I
Oh,
don't know if you can write that on a poster and call that a tour, but
Maybe.
not my words. Words of Elliot Berry.
Exactly, yeah.
I'd call that a tour.
Yeah, 3 days. That's the tour. Fuck off, Elliot, you little
Get
bastard.
your second win, don't
You
you?
snidey little bastard. Is there anything else you've got coming up?
I think that's it.
That's
We've got-
it?
We've got a nicest pie race
Yeah.
next 2 weeks.
Is it called Nicest Pie Race or Nicest Pie now?
Nicest pie race.
Right.
So nicest pie and pie race, two different
Merged.
entities.
Yeah, but
Still,
it's
they
still-
do their gigs
Yeah.
and I do mine.
Yeah.
And then we've just merged for this one. 'Cause
Right.
what happened was is that I did a year and I was like, oh,
Right.
So I paid all the bands,
Yeah.
so it all came out of my money.
Right.
And then I was like, I just want to take a year off because it was. And then I thought, it's not. I need to save that money back. Anyway, but they said they're going to do. They took over for 1 year doing Nice as Pie Festival.
Yeah.
And then I wanted to join back in once they'd made my money back.
Smart businessman, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. Smart businessman. See, because you're in Leeds, aren't you? So you've got the city of Leeds. So there's like other people doing stuff in your town, city, if you will, punk-wise. So you can take a step back, and there will still be punk gigs going on in Leeds by other people.
Yeah, there's people put the old gigs on.
Yeah, no one does a fucking bean in Oldham, so I have to do it all. And if I take any
not
time
as much
off,
as it used to be, like in Leeds.
No.
I think it was. People were doing like one of those once a month things in Leeds. I think people just stopped going to them. I don't know. It's the venues got shut down and there was a big hoo-ha at one point where loads of venues got shut down and yeah. Hoo-ha.
Well, thank you very much, Ben. It's been lovely. Thank you very much.
It's been wonderful.
Don't forget, folks, emailing the show hello.and.hoof. Hang on a minute.
I mean, how do you expect people to remember this email address?
Wait a moment. It'll come to me. Hello.and.hoof.at. I had it written down. So
80.
Watch one of the shows, and I say it about 4 or 5 times. I can't remember my fucking email.
You'll write it here.
Well, it'll be here in front of my face. Yeah. It'll be here now, and it'll be on the end credits as well. So write it down. Take a pen. Ask your grandma. Write it down. Right. Thanks, folks, for watching. See you later, everybody. Bye.
You have been watching the Horn and Hoof Records video podcast chat show, Hello and Hoof, with your host, Johnny Barrett. Directed and edited by Scottrick Bradley, CEO and Vice President of Horn and Hoof Records, and Rick Fallows, aka Neidhart. Why not email in the show hello.and.hoof.at@gmail.com. Tell your friends about the show. Share the show with other people. Tune in next time for another thrilling adventure on the Horn and Hoof Records video podcast chat show. Hello and Hoof.